Hello, Budget Kings and Queens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Budgets with Elma, and today I will be sharing you my new setup for my binders and my cash wallet, okay? Now, before I get into this video, today let me know how you are doing. Happy July, okay? Today it is Sunday, a blessed day. Indeed, Sunday is one of my favorite days, especially the weekends, because I get to spend it with my kids and I don't work on the weekends. So let me know in the comments below, okay, if this is your first time viewing my video. Share with me, what are you planning to do for this Sunday? Okay, what are your plans with your significant other? If it's just you or your kids, what do you have planned for this weekend? Again, my name is Budgets with Elma, and as always, I'm either talking about A to Z through budgeting, whether that's starting a budget, whether that's doing a saving challenge, whether that's doing sinking funds, whether that's doing your cash wallet, working on a budget, working on a monthly calendar. I talk about A through Z with budgeting, and of course a zero-based budget. So today, since we have completed half of the year already, and we are now moving into quarter three, right? We are in July, and so now I want to show you my new setup. Originally, I would just use cash envelopes, okay, that I either printed on the Budget Mom or use regular blank envelopes depending on what categories that I'm saving for. And now, since opening my YouTube channel, starting it, I have now moved on to another phase, right? As we grow as a channel, as a person, and our finances get a little bit better, we now more invest in our channel, in ourselves, right? So for my YouTube channel, I have now purchased some binders, and everything I'm showing you today, I have purchased it from Temu. Yes, my favorite little place to go, right? I order from Amazon, I order from eBay, I order from all types of websites. To buy the stuff for my YouTube channel, I went on their website and took a look at multiple websites actually, to make my decision. So today I'm going to show you my new binders, my categories, and how things look, okay? And at the end of that, I'm going to add an extra piece. I'm going to be spilling some tea in a little bit, okay, by answering 40 questions, and that way you'll know me a little bit better besides how you know me from watching my channel. Now remember, if you're a new subscriber, I hope that you like what I have for you today, and if you do, please think about becoming a family member, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you're returning kings and queens, blessings to you. As always, I love spending time with you, especially you giving me your valuable time, and I hope the content I share with you today that you will like and always return. Now let's get into these binders, okay? So first thing I purchased, of course, was a cash wallet, okay? If you remember from coming to my channel, I originally had this one here, okay, which I still love and I will rock and use every once in a while. But as you know, my favorite color is yellow and gold, okay? So whenever I find something that has a combination of both, I gotta grab it. So right here you can see it's a cash envelope, by cash wallet, and it's yellow, of course, and then it has a gold crown. And as you know, I always address you guys as kings and queens because we are all royalties, okay? And we are all trying to reach financial, okay, legacy, financial freedom, and of course, debt-free life, right? So, kings and queen, this is how it looks in the inside, and I featured this in one of my Temu video hauls, but I just want to show you how I've already added everything in. Of course, I turned all my personal credit cards and debit cards around, but if you didn't see that video, this is how all the slots look like, okay? It's lots of space for you to put your cash envelopes, and also it has a little slot here if you have any coins, okay? And many slots for your debit and credit cards, okay? So that's how it look in the inside, and great investment, okay? So here's that. The next thing that I have is, as I mentioned, I've been using cash envelopes, right? But now I am moving into binders, okay? I do have a budget binder where I keep all my overall goals, my monthly saving challenges, my annual saving challenges, my monthly calendar, my bi-weekly budgets, my check-ins. But this is my small binder, of course, the A6. Okay, and I just want to show you what's in there and what categories that I have. By the way, all the binders came all plain with nothing on them, and I took my time and added a little, a little charm, added a little personal touch. Okay, I do like decorating here and there, as you can see from my desk. And if you know me personally, you know that already about myself, right? You know that about me. So I did the same thing with my binders. I got them and I decorated them with a little special touch. Okay, so this one here is my bills binder. And for this one here, although I do all my fixed expenses on auto pay, however, this is for my goal that I have for the second half of the year, and that is to reach my goal of being 1 month ahead, okay, on all my expenses. And that is one of my goals, and I will be achieving that in the name of God, right? You have to speak it into existence, and that is what I am doing. And so this is my bills binder so I can reach that goal of being a month ahead, okay? And I'll just flip through it so you can see the different categories of what bills that I have, okay? This is the inside with multiple pockets. And these are the bills that I'm focusing on that are my fixed expenses, okay? My mortgage, and I have a little tracker in there that I'm gonna be adding as I put money in there to reach my goal. And I have internet, okay? Electric, and I hope everything's in frame. Car insurance, toll fee, because I do take the toll. I take the turnpike to get to work. I live a little far from work, but when I take the turnpike, I get to work 20 minutes or less, okay? And I live far, but that turnpike does help. The next one is my HOA, okay? And the next one is water and trash and my cell phone. The next one is subscriptions, okay? And I put this here just in case. Of course, if I have to go to the bare bones budget, I will eliminate this for now. But for now, I am adding it into all my fixed expenses, okay? So that is that. And I'm gonna close this up. And this is the binder here. And I'll turn it around. And that's how it look. The next one I have is this one here. I bought these mini cash wallets on the days that I don't wanna bring my large wallet, right? And so what I have in here, I actually have two of them. One of them has more categories that I can add in there. And this is when I don't want to bring my cash wallet at all, my large one. And it has multiple categories. And the categories in the large one, okay, and this one here that has multiple pockets is groceries, gas, personal, shopping, housing, entertainment, okay, dining out, because me and my kids and my girlfriends, we do go out to eat, beauty, and savings, gifts, and miscellaneous, and deposits, if I have anything I need to deposit. And this is when I don't want to bring my larger one, okay, so that is one of them. This one here is the meaty one that I will be keeping in my pocketbook whenever I'm going out, okay? And so the categories in this one here is groceries, and these are the key ones that I mostly use besides the one I mentioned in the other one, but these are the ones that I really use, like these are the ones I really use, okay? So groceries, gas, personal, and shopping, okay? And that could be shopping for my kids or anything like that, okay? And this one's put here, and I'll just put that there. The next one I have here is a little coin pocket, right? And I could keep my coins in here. Again, I purchased these from Temu, okay? And in here, I could keep my coins. That is in the case I don't bring my large wallet. The coins will go in here, and I will use one of these mini wallets, okay? So that is what I'm using. And I'll just put everything here so they can be in frame, okay? And in the comments below, let me know how many binders you have and what are the titles you have for them. Is it low priority, high priority, okay? Is it long term? Is it bills binder? Is it saving challenges? People call them different names. So please, in the comments below, let me know the names that you have for your particular binders, okay? Now, here's the next one. It says savings challenges, right? And this is where I will keep all the saving challenges that I will be doing, okay? And again, I decorated and did the binder myself. Remember, it came all plain. Okay. And in the binder, this binder here, I am doing a lot of monthly saving challenges. So what I've done, I divided them by each month because I do multiple ones of them, right? And so this one is for the June that I've already completed. Okay, this is July because we're in July now. So I am currently working on this one for the ones for the monthly saving challenges. And then the next one I have, of course, it's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and July. I purchased all these saving challenges from different business owners on Etsy, and I divided them into different months. That way I can do multiple ones, okay? And some people I have bought like yearly ones or monthly ones, and I divided them within the binder. So in my binder and when I'm doing saving challenges that are monthly, I will be doing maybe 2 or 3 every month, okay? On top of my regular yearly ones that I want to accomplish by the end of the year. So that is what I have in my saving challenge binder, okay? The next one I have is my long-term binder, okay? And these are some long-term goals. I may add or take away more down the road as life changes, as different circumstances happen in my life. I will make those changes at that point. But for now, I'm going to show you what I have saved in the different envelopes, okay? What are the titles or categories? Let's open it up. And again, the same little envelopes, slots where you can put in any cards or anything you want to put your prop money, okay, your notes or anything like that. It has a slot here where you can put your pen or pencil and you can go from there. So the categories that I have in my long-term binder are the following: emergencies, okay, savings for hubby and me, okay, and I hope you can see that in frame. I love my little boo. Going 20 years strong, about to be 21 years strong in August, okay? And this one is Nene. Of course, you've seen her little hands in my video. That's my daughter from elementary, okay? And I have a binder, a little envelope here in the binder for her. And it says Nene, and it says, girls are the future, okay? And I put a little love there. And this is my long-term binder. The next one I have is EJ, which is my one and only son. All right, and that's the deep, deep, deep voice in my video. Okay, and this is the little envelope I have for him. Okay, and I have smile, big plans, and let your light shine. That's for my son, and he's in middle school. And then I have my oldest, who is our college student. Okay, we are super, super proud of our pumpkin. Okay, and she has on hers, be a girl boss. Okay, and her name is D for short. Okay, that is her nickname that we've been calling her like forever, ever. Okay. And I have car because one of my goals is to save for a car. So this is a long-term goal so I can accomplish that. Okay, so that's one of my main goals. And this one, I want to save, I'm going to first start, of course, in my bills binder to save 1 month ahead. But once I've accomplished that goal in all the different fixed expenses I have, I want to then save 1 year of my mortgage payment. Okay, and then I will build that up. So if I don't do the year, I may do, I might start off with the first 3 months of the mortgage and then move up to the 6 months and then the 9 months and then to the whole 12 months, okay, of saving for a mortgage, okay, for that payment. So that is one of my goals, long-term goals. And of course, my wedding, if you've been on my channel before, you know that I am saving for my wedding, okay? Like I said, me and my hubby been together a very long time. But again, we are celebrating our 21-month year in August. But on our 25th year anniversary, we are going to have a wedding renewal ceremony where we would have all our family members there sharing in our beautiful union, okay? They see us every day and they see our love. But I would like to have an intimate, of course, ceremony where they can see it. And of course, so my kids can actually be there in our ceremony since they weren't there in the original one, okay? And so I want to share that with them. And me and my hubby, we are saving for that. But for me personally, I am saving $5K within the 5 years to meet that goal, to make that happen. And my hubby's saving as well, okay? The next binder that I have is my sinking funds binder, okay? And if you have been in my channel before, you would see that I will pull my sinking funds envelope, depending on what's going on in my life, in cash stuff, those categories when I get to it, or if it's something that's coming up in my life, right? But this is the first binder that I have that is fully all my sinking funds instead of the individual envelopes. And I will be regularly stuffing this all the categories and not just one when something comes up, okay? So let's dig in and see what categories I have within my sinking funds, okay? And what I have in my sinking funds is car maintenance, and I do have a tracker in there when I start to begin to save for that. I have family fun, okay? And some of these categories are high priority, low priority, okay? And so they're a little mixed in because I didn't want to have too many binders. However, I will be having a dashboard separating the high priority, low priority in my sinking funds binder, okay? The category here is back to school, personal savings, okay, for my goals. And if you didn't know, and this is your first time viewing my video, besides me having a YouTube channel, I am a certified life coach. I have been one for 6 years. I do have clients on a regular basis where I help them with, of course, coaching them with their budget, right, from A to Z on how to start a budget. I also help people as an academic coach if they're thinking of going to school, whether it's a technical school, short-term school, 4-year school, 2-year school, professional schooling, like into medical school, whatever schooling that may be. I help you along the way, again, from A to Z, from putting in your application, having all the requirement documents that's needed, your test scores, and of course, having your letter of statement and reaching all the requirements into getting to whatever school you want. And of course, helping with getting scholarships and financial aid. Another thing I am a motivated speaker. I do motivate people to become better versions of themselves. I am a Christian, so I am a spiritual mentor. I am a woman of Christ, right? I do believe in God. I pray with people. I have multiple hats that I wear. But again, my business is Life Coach Elma, and I am known by that on all my other social media platforms as Life Coach Elma, okay? But for my budgeting, I wanted to reach out on a bigger, broader, okay, aspect. And so that's why I started the YouTube channel talking about budgeting. Okay. Now, with that being said, this is my personal savings, and this is what this is all about. Self-care, but thinking of elevating yourself, educating yourself, taking educational courses, getting certified on certain things that you want to accomplish. This is what this is about. Okay. And this one is budgets with Elma. And you're on my channel now, so you know about that. And then new cell phone. If my cell phone were to break, I would have money funded and already ready in place to change it. And gifts, that's for family members if there are special occasions that are coming up, such as anniversaries, baby shower events, graduations, anything that has nothing to do with birthdays, but you're celebrating someone and you want to purchase something. Okay, that's what gifts about. And then I have here to save for my Amazon. Okay, when I want to do like a big Amazon shopping, or I need stuff for my business or budgeting channel, so then I would be saving for this. Okay, and then vacation, because you have to take time for yourself and your family and do some me time, right? Take yourself to a trip. And then Christmas is one of them. Okay, household maintenance, if the house need anything, right? And then health, if I have any deductibles. My kids do wear glasses, my oldest, and my son sometimes wear glasses. And so if they need to get new prescription glasses, that will cover that, okay? Or any prescription that doesn't cover through insurance, or if I have a deductible or specialist to see with the kids, then I would be saving and pulling money out of this envelope. And then my annual bills. Those are all annual membership subscriptions, whether that's for any subscriptions such as Amazon Prime, Costco, anything that you have to renew, your tagged registration that you do every year on your birthday anniversary, then all of that would be pulled out of this envelope. And lastly is debt, okay? Because any debt that comes your way, you want to have a little envelope saved to tackle that debt, okay? And that's what we have in the sinking funds. So as I complete a saving challenge, I will then put that money towards other goals that I need to do, such as my long-term and my sinking funds, okay? And then I've been saving my lucky paycheck that I receive 2 times in a year. I've already received it in June, and I will be receiving it in December, and I will fully fund my month ahead binder, okay, with that one. And lastly is my holiday binder, okay? And this is all the holidays that I celebrate. And again, based on completing my saving challenges, I will then fund a little bit into these different holidays depending on what month or what time of the year it is. So the categories that I have are Father's Day, Fall, Halloween, Christmas fund. Okay, I do have a Christmas envelope in my sinking funds, but this one here is one that I'm doing as we get closer and I complete my saving challenge. I would then put it in here. Okay, and New Year's, Valentine's, ooh, and Easter, of course. Okay, and Mother's Day. And those are the categories that I have in here. All right. So these are all, all the binders that I have, whether it's for my saving challenges, my holiday savings, my long term, my saving challenges, and my month ahead. Okay. And this is the setup. Now let's get to the second part of the video, which is answering 40 questions that I was tagged by Boss Girls Budget. Okay. And I will be tagging a couple of people to also do the challenge. And let me know if you have already done the challenge and I mention your name, please tag me or put it in the comments below your link to the video where you've already answered the question. If I have not mentioned your name as being one of the people to answer the questions as well, still, if you have answered the questions from someone else tagging you, click on the bottom, type in your link from you completing the challenge, okay, of answering the 40 questions. And this will give you a chance to get to know me a little bit better than what you know me already, okay? Here's the questions and here's my answer, okay? One of the questions is, do you have a pet? No, I don't have a pet, okay? But my kids does want a dog. All three of them, actually. Are you in a relationship? Yes, I'm married. I've been married for 20 years, gonna be 21 in August, okay? And we are super happy, more in love than the day we said I do, okay? Do I drink? I do not drink at all. However, and when I mean drink, alcohol, I don't drink alcohol unless it's like a champagne and we're celebrating some type of occasion and we're congratulating someone. And then I might have a champagne or wine cooler, but I don't really drink like beer, hardcore alcohol and all that. That's not me. Okay. Do I believe in God? Yes, I am a Christian. I was raised in a Christian household, but that's not what made me, fully become a Christian. Is from me growing up and just feeling that I want to have that relationship with God that I've been hearing about and seeing in my church growing up as a kid and just wanting that personal relationship with God. And there are so many things that I have overcome on my own with the grace of God, having my back, my front, my side, and knowing that He is always there for me. And anything that I feel that is trying to break me down or haters or whatever the case may be, because people, kings and queens, not everybody loves you, but you can be okay with that, because the only one that needs to love you is God. You understand what I'm saying? And you can relate to knowing that whenever you're going through something, when you talk to God and you pray with your sincere heart, He hears you and He will move on your behalf. Okay? So that answers your question. I believe in God. Do I eat hot dog or hamburgers? Okay, I like a cheeseburger. I like both actually, but cheeseburger, I don't mind having that. My favorite food, I like Italian food and I like Caribbean food. All right, I like all kinds of food, but my favorite is Italian food. What do I drink in the morning? Water, okay? To get your body starting, your system starting, I drink water the first thing. Can you do 100 push-ups? I could do a little bit, but not no 100, but I could do a little something. My brother, he's the real fitness one in the family, but I do what I can do, okay? Let's see. Favorite season, I like winter and spring, okay? Those are my two favorite seasons, okay? Favorite hobby? I like reading books, of course. I like doing budgeting, okay? That's a hobby that became one of my big passions. Of course, I do life coaching. That's one of my side hustle and slowly becoming my main hustle that I love, but I do work a full-time job, of course. And another thing I like reading books, as I mentioned, but since, the hustle bustle of life and having a family and you're moving about and everybody's like busy, I like to listen to audiobooks, okay? Whether I'm in my car or on my cell phone, and that's how I read majority of my books, okay? And that's like a little favorite little hobby of mine. Okay. Do I have any tattoos? I have no tattoos, but me and my oldest daughter, we are planning to get a mother and daughter tattoo. I don't know where yet. We were thinking about our feet, ankles, something. Like when we stand by each other, it combines and it makes a design together, something like that. And I was thinking of getting one with 3 of my kids' names somewhere on my back, somewhere where when I put a shirt on, it's going to show regardless, everywhere. I'm planning to do that. And maybe something with my hubby, like our anniversary or something like that. But we're thinking about it. But no tattoos for now. I don't wear glasses. Do I have any phobia? Not really. Okay. Let's see. Do I have a nickname? Let's see. Well, my husband called me Bae. And my mom called me like besides calling me Elma, she's like, mama. Like she's like, mom, because all my kids always calling me mom. So she joining into the thing. But yeah, I don't really have a nickname. It's just Elma. And let's see, what is your favorite candy? Nestle Crunch, okay. And let's see, do I believe in ghosts? Well, I believe in God, and I know there's an afterlife, and there's a heaven and hell, and I believe there's ghosts, there's angels, okay? I've never encountered any ghosts or angels, but I know they're out there, right? Let's see, do I like, I guess, snow or rain? I would love to see snow. So even though I'm born in April showers, I would like to see snow one day, so I'm going for snow. Do I have any piercings? Just 2 in my ears, each one. And let's see. But my oldest, she has piercings almost everywhere, guys, okay? Like 2 in her ear, and her nose. And yeah, like she got multiple ones, okay? Let's see, what other question? How old am I? I'm team 40, okay? And I'm gonna leave it to that. Let's see, French fries or onion rings. I'll go with the French fries. How many kids do I have? I have 3, as you know, if you're a returning subscriber. But if you're new, I have 1 in elementary, 1 in middle, and 1 is our college student, okay? And all my kids are 5 to 6 years apart, okay? And so let's see, what is my favorite color? Some of you guys should already know that. So if you know that answer, go ahead and put it in the comments below, okay? What is my favorite color? Because you should know by now. But to answer your question, for those of you who are new, my favorite color is yellow and gold, okay? Can I sing? Can a sister sing? I could do a little something, okay? All right. Let's see. Yeah, I could do a little sing. Like, Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, I know. Okay, so yeah, Jesus love all of us, right? Okay, so I could do a little singing, okay? Do I whistle? There you go, a little something. Where was I born? Born and raised in the United States. Of course, born in Florida. Born and raised, the Sunshine State, okay? All right, so, and I've never lived in any other states than that, guys, okay? So one of my goals, I always joke with my husband, we're going to one day live in New York. He's like, who, me? New York? I'm like, yeah, I want to see snow. That's not the only place that has snow. We've been to multiple states, different countries and stuff like that, but I have never seen snow, okay? And so one of my life goals, of course, is to visit all 50 states, okay? I've visited a couple of states so far, but my goal is to visit all 50 of them. And of course, I do travel internationally already, but as I visit an international place, I just check it off the list, okay? But for the 50 states, I want to visit every last one of them, okay? Let's see. Okay, do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 3 siblings. Oh, what am I mean? I have 2 siblings. Sorry, guys. I included myself and my mama kids. Okay, so it's 2 of us. I have a younger brother, okay, which is my love. He's the one that's going to be the pilot, right? And I've mentioned him on my video. And the video that I had of my daughter playing, I believe it was Level Up. She mentioned she wants to follow her uncle's footsteps of being one day a pilot. My brother is currently pursuing that career path, and we are praying for him to achieve that. And he is my baby brother, and I love him very dearly. Okay, and I will sometime feature him in the video whenever he gives me time, and my husband too. I ain't gonna tell him that, but we're gonna surprise him one day to have him on the video. But yes, I have two siblings, and my younger brother, and then my oldest brother, the big king, of course. And he's also married. Both of them are married, and they both have one child each. Okay, so I'm an auntie to two girls. Okay, and on my husband's side, of course, I'm an auntie to nieces and nephews. Okay, and let's see. Can I cook? Yes, I can. I cook all types of foods, but when people are having events, they do ask me to do certain platters, such as lasagna, a veggie platter, egg salad, you name it, I do it. So I can cook, yes. I don't have a catering business, but it's something I do for personal family of friends that ask, okay? And of course, I cook for my personal family in my home. Can I swim? No, just a little bit. As long as I'm at the height that I am, which is 5'5", maybe to 6, I'll swim that distance, but I won't go deeper than that, okay? Because I'm not about to like die. I ain't that good at swimming. What else? Let's see. Shower or bath. I like taking showers quick, get out of the bathroom and get going. Now, if it's a weekend or I'm doing like a self-care day, a spa day, then bath and bubbles. And my little one, she loves that. She always says, Mom, let's do a bath. Let's do a pool. That's what she calls it. Let's do a pool. Okay. And let's see, what else? Would I like to live in a city or nature? City. I ain't with no bugs, nothing like that. So, city. Are you a good friend? I believe I am, and I would hope that all my friends and family sees it that way. I love everybody. I care about everybody, and hopefully, I hope they think I'm a good friend because I believe I am. Okay. Let's see. Have I broken any bones? No. What is the worst pain ever? I would say childbirth, but as I mentioned, all my kids are like 4 to 5 years apart, or maybe 5 to 6 apart. It all depends on which ones. And so the labor, birth, pain is so distant from one another. So that's how, you have the first child, you're like, oh, I'm never having kids again. That pain is horrible, the labor pain. And then next thing you know, it's been a long time, you have it again. And so that's what happened. So I had it 3 times of labor pain and saying I'm never having it again. Okay. And so, yeah, that would be the worst pain ever. With my personally, another one would be last year, my aunt and my favorite cousin got murdered. The whole family's devastated. And this is my first cousin. Okay. So my aunt is my mom's actual sister. And so it's not like a distant, family member or anything like that. And my cousin, although I did not have any sisters, she was the sister I've never had, right? And she was that for me. And so she was murdered last year. It's devastated the family. She is a mother of 3, and now the 3 kids are living without a mom. And it shattered the whole family. Different people had to take the kids, and then eventually her younger brother, who's the same age as me, took the kids, okay? And yeah, that is one of those pains that will live with me forever. And I think about her all the time, her and my aunt, and we just celebrated their life, had a ceremony with them, with the balloons and everything, because it's been 1 year since their passing, and I love them very much. Okay, do I like to dance? Yes, I do, honey. Yes, I do. I dance all types of music. I do all kinds of dances. When I'm working out, I like doing Zumba, and I go to a Zumba class and everything else. And then when I'm just dancing, I dance all kinds of music, all kinds of songs, like I said. If I had a camping or hotel, I would do hotel. Do I think you're weird? No, I don't think I'm weird, but we all have something that makes us unique. So for me, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't think, but we all have something that makes us unique, that makes us stand out, okay? That makes us one of a kind, okay? So let's see. So in the comments below, let me know. Do you have anything that makes you weird, that some may see it weird, but you may not, okay? Let me know. And also, do I garden? I don't. But if I were to, it was just to jazz up my front yard a little bit. I do live in my own individual home, but I do live in a community where we pay HOA, where they just maintain the landscape and you know, the community gate, and we have a place where you can rent to have like events hall, a pool and everything like that. So they do maintain keeping the grass, but I would like personally to buy a couple of things from Home Depot or Lowe's and just, you know, put mulch, add a couple of flowers personally myself. So that is one of my goals to do for the outside. And it said, what would I have if I was growing in my garden? It would be carrots, squash, tomato, or herbs. And there's one more question that they asked on this list. I'm not sure what it is. So in the comments below, if you happen to know what this means, please tell me. And then I will answer it in another video. And the question is, what is your growing zone? I'm not sure what that means, okay? So if you know, please let me know in the comments below, and I will answer it again, like I said, in another video. So here's the people that I am tagging to do the 40 questions that I have just answered, so I can get to know you a little bit better. And again, sorry that my video is super long, but I just wanted to share a little tea with you in who I was by answering these 40 questions, okay? The people that I am tagging to do this 40 questions are the Still Trying Mama, okay? That is her YouTube channel. The Winning Wallet. Hello, Ellie. I'm tagging you to do the questions. Saving with Alice. That is another person, okay, that I'm also tagging to do it. Strawberry Budgets. Queen of Strawberry. I can't wait to read your comments or watch your video when you mention the answer the questions as well. Superior Budgets, okay. Faith by Design, okay. The Two Sister Bees. I'm always talking about you guys saving challenges, you and your sister. Either one of you can answer these questions if you have time. The Two Sister Bees, of course. And the next few people that I am going to mention is Liz Still Budgets and Seriously Savings. And last but not least, Mom of 5 Budgets. Okay? So those are the people that I will be tagging to answer the next on their whatever video they choose to answer these 40 questions. And again, for me, I was tagged by Boss Girls Budget, and thank you for tagging me. It was very fun to answer these questions, and I also enjoyed your videos as well. With that being said, my name is Budgets with Elma, and thank you for staying this long. If you are true kings and queen and stay the long haul of me answering these questions, put a crown in the comments below and let me know you a true royalty and you stay to the end, okay? Again, my name is Budgets with Elma. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you on my next video.